Xbox, what's the deal? What's really going on here? Because as far as your recent decision making, what's happening over at the company is kind of leaving the customer base a little bit confused, including myself, somebody who has supported the brand for years now. But based off their recent decision making, it's kind of leaving me questioning, like, let's say once the next console generation comes around, if Xbox even happens to be a part of it, I might have to actually make the switch over to Sony. So as far as this latest controversy, it actually stems from a post on Reddit, which of course I know everybody's gonna say, oh, Reddit, where's the credibility? But we do have various employees of reportedly at Target and Walmart who are saying that as far as these big chain retailers, they're starting to pull a lot of their products off shelves. We're talking about physical Xbox game media, which we know a lot of these stores are currently in this state where they're already getting rid of a lot of physical media. That's kind of phasing out, but we still see Sony have a large presence at a lot of these shops. Same with Nintendo. So as far as Xbox being phased out, who really knows what's happening? But we do also have previous reports of big chains such as Costco, Sam's Club apparently clearancing out a lot of their Xbox stock. So maybe there is some truth to some of these claims. Now, of course, we do have people chiming in with this guy right here who goes by the name of Destin League, which he's got a big presence in the gaming community. He's actually disputing these claims, saying that he just called his local Walmart to ask if they were discontinuing or pulling Xbox stock. He said that at least to their knowledge, they haven't heard anything about the clearing inventory or anything like that, or about it being discontinued, right? These are the claims of employees at your local Walmart. But then again, at the end of the day, like somebody who's working at Walmart for just like however much they're paying Walmart people nowadays, like, do you really feel like they're invested into like the future of Xbox, or could care less? Or maybe they were just trying to like shut this dude up and get him off the phone. That way they could get back to their work or whatever. Now, as far as this individual Destin, it is also noteworthy to mention he's got a big presence, like I said, in the gaming community, over 100,000 subscribers over here on YouTube. So, but based off of his content, it seems like he is more of kind of like a Xbox focused content creator. So maybe he's a little bit biased as far as the topic. We also do have Windows Central chiming in on the topic, which they said we also spoke to a Target employee at our end who also discredited claims of wider Xbox removal. So maybe a lot of this stuff is capped. They also continued on to say even the legendary Xbox alumni Larry Major Nelson chimed in stating, all I know is I went to a couple of Target and GameStop stores this week and did find Xbox hardware and games for sale. I even did a little investigating work of my own, going to my local Target during an unreleased errand or unrelated errand where I stopped by to check the shelves. Sure enough, everything was there except the consoles themselves. So a lot of people are disputing these claims. Again, some of these outlets may be a little more biased. Again, Windows Central, like, come on now. As far as they're about us, these are the individuals who run this great site. So these look like some great dudes, you know, a whole lot of smiles. But as far as their bio, it does say Windows Central is the home to the most loyal and passionate Microsoft fans. So there you have it, which some people are disputing these claims, you know, as far as Target and Walmart removing Xbox physical media. And then you have other people claiming that this is really happening. And these are supposed to be individuals who allegedly actually work at these locations. So we'll see how things play out. But as far as Xbox, the recent decision making that they've made, I mentioned, it's kind of leaving me confused as a customer. And let's say like when like the next generation pops out, like, am I really going to be quick to go out and buy the new next big fancy Xbox console at full price? Where I feel like it's really no need to have an Xbox and PlayStation console. I feel like there's really no need. So let's say like if Sony drops like the PlayStation 6 or something like that, might have to make the switch over to Sony. Plus, they got a whole back catalog of games, which I pretty much haven't played yet, exclusive titles, which I've been kind of ignoring for years now due to the fact that I've been remaining loyal to Xbox, which, by the way, speaking of console exclusives, like nowadays, how many Xbox console exclusives are there really out there? It feels like a lot of these decisions that they've been making over the last decade or so haven't really went well with gamers. And then, of course, now you got the whole big Xbox Game Pass price hike situation where they're pretty much phasing out a whole lot of the fan base, you know, due to the fact that Game Pass, which at one point I thought it was a great value, it seems like now it's pretty much kind of like unaffordable. So with Xbox, all of the controversy, all of the madness happening right now, this is not just a big issue that just popped up out of nowhere, but I think with the whole Game Pass situation, it really shone a light on what's happening behind the scenes at Xbox. And as far as gamers, man, I ain't gonna lie, the future of Xbox doesn't look great, because remember, I'm somebody that's been supporting Xbox since like the 360 days, which some people would say was like their golden era. And now I'm not even gonna lie, as far as next generation, like I said, if Xbox is even a part of that, you know, if they even drop a console, I might have to make the switch over to Sony. So let me know what you guys think about this. Various Target, Walmart employees reportedly saying that Xbox, a lot of the physical product, a lot of the gaming media is being pulled off shelves. And if Xbox is no longer available at a location as big as Walmart, you might want to kiss, the future, at least for physical gaming in the Xbox department, goodbye. So let me know what you guys think about this entire situation. Are you somebody that's a fan of Xbox? Are you a Sony fanboy? Like, just let me know where you stand, as far as like this whole situation and like, what type of gaming are you guys into? So JA Gaming, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you smash the like button. This is a new gaming channel, which I created, so you guys could come along for the journey. I appreciate everybody. If you guys enjoy the content, consider subscribing, man. So I'll catch you guys next time. JA Gaming, stay safe, stay blessed. I'm out. Love.